Hello, beer troopers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hoppets. Today, joined by
just Michael.
Yes. We got a Beer Dome sponsored episode today with some hype that we're stoked on.
Oh no!
Something I'm really excited about. Michael is really excited about. Michael saw this and was like, "Hey, can we drink this?" And I'm like, "Yes, we fucking can."
And remember, we're all replaceable.
Yes, like the beer. So yeah, shout out to Beer Dome for the beer. Probably the best web shop in Europe. If you also like to try some crazy shit, and also not so crazy shit. I even like
they have it all.
They have so much. I mean, I really like that how they're starting to do a lot of German stuff too.
Yeah.
You can get Senken and stuff on there now.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, but this is
and
where
I saw the kicking, naked.
Yeah. So we got a lot of mixed stuff. So and bad seed now. So this is Anchorage and Horus. We're all replaceable. This is with last year's. I think maybe the most recent shipment of Anchorage beer. No, so actually no. It was the most recent one was all the deal with the devil stuff.
Oh yeah.
But this is a massive 18.9% Imperial Stout. And it's a blend of double and quadruple barrel-aged stouts that's been conditioned on toasted and raw coconut and Madagascar vanilla beans. So it's aged in a mix of Henry McKenna bourbon barrels for 18 months, then Old Elk bourbon barrels for 14 months, then Russell Reserve bourbon for 8 months, and then Bernheim barrel-proof bourbon for 6 months. And then, they also used Republic of Congo and Uganda vanilla beans. Okay, that's the first beer. Then the other beer they put in there was double oaked blessed.
You can fast forward to...
Yeah. So the other beers is a blend of that beer and double oak blessed that was aged 20 months in a blend of Willett and Calmay Farms bourbon barrels. So it's blessed blend with another stout. And then they finished this final blend in raw and toasted coconut and Madagascar. This sounds obscenely expensive to make.
It sounds crazy.
Holy shit. So I'm excited.
Me too. It sounds really awesome. And if we know Anchorage
and Horus,
I think we're in for a treat. Yeah.
I mean, the last Horus beers we had were pretty dope. So let's check it out. You can see that fatty layer of coconut there on top. But it also did not... Okay, you can't wait.
Oh, sorry. It's pitch black.
Yeah, you can't wait.
And it actually looked like it had some kind of carbonation.
Yeah, but it died down now because I had to run upstairs and get some kids to behave.
Well, that's life.
Dad life. But it had some head, but it didn't pour out the thickest of thick. But I think that's all. It's probably gonna be rich, but all this barrel aging will dilute it a little bit. But I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
I'm sure too.
But now let's smell it again.
Let's give it a smell.
That smells really fucking nice.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. It's got so much fucking barrel.
Yeah. It does.
The fun thing is, like, we're not sitting like as we usually do. But we have a setting today where both Michael and I are a little bit more tired than usual.
I think I slept 5 minutes last night. I don't know why. I couldn't sleep.
We've had some crazy days.
It's catching up on me right now.
Let's try. Cheers.
Let's see if my taste buds are better.
Thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck?
Wow, there's a lot of barrel.
And a lot of... Wow.
Jesus. So much fucking barrel.
When you compare
Holy
this to a brewery beer, this is a totally different league.
Yeah.
It is.
It is boozy, but it's really sweet and rich at the same time. That really balances that. Holy crap.
Man, the base on this one.
Yeah. There must be some obscenely rich beers.
Oh, I almost don't need to take another sip because the first one's still there.
Mm. Wow, it's one of these where it just lingers on and on and on and on. Lots of coconut. Also some licorice notes, actually. Lots of toasted coconut. Although there's also raw. I'm getting a lot of like classic toasted coconut.
But those barrels,
you
can really taste that this is not just 12 months in a bourbon barrel.
Yeah. Like this blurs the line between beer and spirit in some ways, almost like there's so much barrel character. I love it, but I think this is like extremities and acquired tastes. Like when you have this much barrel, I think there's a lot of people who also think it's too much barrel.
Do you think so?
No, I don't think so, but I think some people will think.
Yeah. But some
people
people
always
are also
idiot.
stupid. I mean, this is. It doesn't get much better than this, I have to say.
Yeah.
This is really, really spectacular beer.
Yeah. It's oddly drinkable for 18% beer.
It's fantastic. And it also has some, I think, dark cherry, dark marzipan notes.
Yeah, I agree. Marzipan, dark cherry, vanilla, loads of chocolates, like chocolate ganache. We had Gâteau Marcel at Ullau. It's like Gâteau Marcel.
Yeah.
Like that, like rich, dense chocolate. With all that coconut and vanilla. And the barrel character is like really fudgy, intense bourbon. A bit of spiciness going on in there as well. Almost like, for me, a little bit of a black pepper thing. Lightly on the back. Or like a sharp toasted wood. But otherwise, like lots of fudgy bourbon barrels. And I don't... Was there rye in there? Because there's something that's a little bit spicy. Well, there's Willet barrels. And they use a lot of rye in their recipes. So that could be... where you get the spice from. And some of these, like bourbon can have a small amount of rye in it, so. But this is obscenely fucking dope beer. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, this is a really,
This is the best barrel-aged beer an adjunct beer I've had in quite a few months. Although I had last weekend some really cool shit with him. And I almost, I had a coconut vanilla beer there, and I think I gave it like a 97 or 98. Maybe it needs to be graded a little bit lower now after having this. Also because that one was more full-on adjunct, a bit sweet chocolate. Like, this has so much depth. There's also like leathery notes, tobacco, char. It's like
all the good stuff.
All the good delicious stuff.
But I mean, this one, I have to say the adjuncts are so balanced and the base is fantastic. But the barrels here, you can really taste that this is just...
barrel lovers drink.
Yeah, really.
Do you know what it feels like? It feels like a more barrel forward version of Blessed. Like just like a little less adjunct focused and more barrel focused.
Yeah, I agree.
Which is not a bad thing. Blessed is like fucking crazy beer.
Yeah,
that's just more full on adjunct, whereas this is more full on barrel.
Yeah, it's more balanced, this one.
Yeah,
with the adjuncts. Yeah. I think
there is balance in this, although it's super extreme.
It is, and it's so drinkable.
Yeah. It's
for
scary.
18.9.
It's scary how drinkable it is. Yeah. Also because it's like rich, but it's not like droopy thick. It's drinkable.
You really want to take the next sip.
And the acidity in there kind of balance things too. So it's like
it's liquid dessert with a good beer on the side.
I could smell this for days. Like there's so much layered, rich bourbon characteristics on this. Like it's just bonkers. So yeah, think of a Blessed from Anchorage, but with more barrel.
Yeah,
that's basically.
Yeah.
So Horus and
I really like.
Crazier.
I actually like that they kept in bourbon barrels. No rum, no nothing. It's just bourbon.
Yeah.
At its best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes a rum barrel can spoil the nuances in the bourbon barrel game.
But again, they layer here with different brands of bourbon that has different recipes, and you get a lot of different flavor from that.
Yeah.
And basically the way they're doing true quadruple barrel aging, or I guess also oaking as he calls it, Gabe at Anchorage, where it's like the beer is not a recipe split in different barrels and blended together. This is the blended beer. This is the same beer that's jumping
from barrel to barrel.
From barrel to barrel.
Yeah.
To get that really rich barrel expression. And that's true double or quadruple now barrel aging. I think I've seen Quadruple or something like that as well from them. Like they've gone even higher now with a couple things, or in some blends. I think I saw something about, or maybe that was actually Horus beers. But that really, like when they're this rich, they can really handle that, and it's just lovely. Like I'm not the biggest bourbon drinker in the world, although now I have a new bourbon. Actually, I have a bottle of some Weller, and I like bourbon, but I think I really like whiskey. But I like it better in beer form.
Yeah, me too.
Like where it's barrel aged, it's more drinkable. You can crack it and sit and sip on it, enjoy it, and like it's harder for me to sit and sip on a glass of scotch like in the evening.
Yeah, me too. I don't do that.
I can, and I definitely done it a couple times, but I'd rather sit and sip on a big barrel aged beer.
Yeah, me too.
So
it's a long time since I've had spirits.
Yeah. For me, there's like a 90, 99, I think.
I think I go 100. I cannot put a finger on anything. This is just, it's just top notch.
Yeah.
It doesn't get much better than this.
No,
So,
it doesn't. It is
100 for me.
It's fucking insane. I don't know why I'm holding back a little bit. I mean, but I didn't feel it instantly. As we've talked about, you kind of need to feel it.
Yep.
So this is actually a couple of reviews now where I've been a little bit lower than you. Like last time you gave 100 ounces.
Yeah, but I think your reference, you drink more beers than me, and it's a long time since I've had one of these, and then it just blows me
it's also
away.
been a long time.
But I have to go with what I feel, and it's 100.
Yeah. Always give praise when it's due.
Yeah.
Never hold back.
Nope.
People like to do that in beer.
And I don't need to hold back with my hunters. Everybody get hunters.
Everybody get 100. But it's true though. People are very harsh and critical.
Watch out for the next review.
Yeah. It's gotta be 100 to Corona.
I need a new name.
The Lord of Corona.
Just hunters.
Just hundreds. Just hundreds.
Nah.
Yeah. Well, kudos to Anchorage and Horus for this amazing collab.
Yeah.
We're all replaceable. Yeah, we might be, but the beer here is fucking banging. So check it out if you can. It's sold out everywhere. I'm sure we're just late to the party with the review. So if you guys were lucky enough to try it, we're all replaceable. Let us know what you thought of it. Thanks a ton to Beer Dome for the beer. Check out the link for the shop. It's down below. We're going to say cheers and some banging beers. And see you guys in the beer review.
We will.